Hi everyone, day 9 of my Fat to Fit 30-day health challenge. So today, off the back end of yesterday, body's a bit tired, almost doing 18 miles of quite an aggressive off-road mountain bike trail. Thought I'd be a lot worse, but so what I did is decided to join in with one of my clients this morning in with a workout. So again, just ticking over the legs, working on the posterior chain, glutes, hams, lower limbs, and a bit of core. I've also recorded some new videos that I've set out for a different client for their online Trainerize program. So that went really well this afternoon. Good weather for that. But I just wanted to talk to you about some more release work. I want to introduce you to a grid stick. So basically how I use this, it's the hard version because I like to get nice and deep into the muscles where I wouldn't normally be able to get that much release with, say, a foam roll or a pulse roll. So what I'm going to do is start off with grid stick. I'm going to be working through quads. So it's just working through adductors, through there. I can work a little bit down outside the legs, but not too much. But the main focus is going to be on lower limbs because I intend on going for a run tomorrow. First one I've done in a while because I've been coming back from a little bit of lower calf injury. So I need to make sure they're tickety-boo from yesterday, do the same in the morning, and then going to incorporate a walk jog approach to my run. So walk for say 4 minutes, jog for 2, and then keep repeating that throughout a very short run. So it's good 3-5 miler, just to test out the body, see what it's doing, see where I'm at, and then I can assess my my strength and conditioning from there. But at the moment I just want to show you the key points I'm going to focus on. Previous video I've got in there with fingers in terms of separating out down the shin and down the perineals, down the outside, so that I can use the grid stick just to work my leg forward and back, working underneath the calf. So you have to go quite firm, quite aggressive in terms of that, because you've got to release off all that tension, really. So it looks a bit cumbersome, looks a bit awkward, but it gets the job done. So I'm just going to do a little bit on there, same as I've done on the other one. I'm just going to work through the other leg, a little bit on the outside, but not too much. And the main focus is going to be on these lower limbs, because they're the ones where I get tight the most. They're the ones taking the most pressure. And it's basically your body structure that's holding each time that you land through your gait run, your foot strike. Try and use minimum amount of muscle push or effort. It's all about pulling or picking through your stride as you go along. So that way you're not having to push through and potentially strain lower limb. The other thing I'm going to use, and I've been using for quite a while, I'm one of the affiliates with Pulse Roll. So that's basically Pulse Gun. It's a massage gun, it's got 4 different levels, and I just love using this in terms of getting deep release. The vibration gets a lot deeper into the ligaments and the muscles. As long as you don't catch directly on the bone. There's different heads that you can put on. This one's a bit of a soft pneumatic, so I'm going to just work through a little bit and show you how that is. So it's got 4 speeds on the back. I put it on maximum speed, and as you can see, it's got a vibration happening there. It probably won't show it as well as it could if you saw it in real life. So I'm just going to work nice and low through inside of lower limb, and if I can feel a tight spot, I'm just going to go a little bit slower through that. So letting the foot relaxed, going to work up there. You see a lot of the videos that they demonstrate, they're just as if they're trying to massage out a bit of pastry. That is not what you're supposed to do. So it's taken a lot of time and experimentation through my own methods of release work. And what I've learned from the team with the physios at SportsMed, that certain trigger points release off the areas that I need. So if you do get, say, tight shins, tight calves or tight ankles, it may not necessarily be where that is. You've got to work around it. So from here, I'm going to show you down the outside. So I've got to locate the bone. I'm going to run down the outside, nice and steady, through this, all the way down, just above ankle bone. Again, stop there, go back to the top. I'm going to work nice and slow, working through there so I can relax the leg, feel if there's any tight spots, a little bit tighter down lower, which I tend to do, get tightish. So I've been working a lot on my lower limb strength in terms of gaining that endurance strength, because I'm going to be putting my body weight through that limb each time I land. Again, I'm going very close to the shin bone, through there. Brilliant. So I'm just going to bring this down a little bit lower so you can see a bit more perspective in terms of where I'm working. So foot's nice and relaxed, shin bone just off of there, start at the top of the tip, and just working down through that track. Through there. Going to find the outside, just behind the crease of the knee, and working down that side. The reason I'm working on my right leg more is because that is generally tight, it's my weaker leg. So I'm just working down that track. I'm not going actually on the calf muscle because I need to lift that tension away from it, not work on it and squish or flatten it. So that would be how I'd work there. On the inside, quite low. I don't want to go on the Achilles because that is going to really hurt. Don't want to go on the ankle bone. I'm just working up through there. So it's a nice feeling. And you're just working up there. I'm not going to go into the calf on there either. This one, I'm going to work just off the shin. Work down there. I can move my foot up and down just to get that motion and the fascia working underneath where that's being massaged. So basically it's a very good investment, this Pulse gun. It's by Pulseroll, it's a massage gun. As I say, I'm affiliated with them, and if you need to get any more advice on it or certain trigger points, what to release off, just send me a message and I'll do my best to answer with the knowledge that I've gained through my own experience, my own injuries, but also how I've worked with clients. So I always test out things on myself first. I don't just go straight in and go straight blind on clients, because I need to know what it feels like. And unfortunately I've gone through various injuries where I've needed to work on myself quickly to get back to strength and not make it worse. So that's less tender up this one. So I'm just going to do a little bit less on there. So that's just a brief video in terms of some extra toys that I use for release work. As I say, I'm going to go out day 10 tomorrow, go out for a run. I'm going to probably take a video when I'm out and let you know how I get on. So today I've rested, done a little bit of workout, as I said, with a client this morning. I've had really good food today. Both the wife and I have really focused on keeping nice fresh produce in us today. Lots of fluids, and I'm going to have a good rest now. So a little bit late on the video, but time to get my head down, get up early, get myself out for that run. So I will see you guys tomorrow. More information. Again, if you've got any questions, just email me, and that's on jclose, J-A-Y, closefitness @gmail.com. And I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.